What's up, guys? Welcome back to Monogatari Mondays. It's Maverick here today with episode 6 of Owarimonogatari, or the second episode of the Sodachi Lost arc, right? And so we are now going to get some deeper conversations, some deeper one-on-one with Araragi and Sodachi. So, are we gonna meet a calm Sodachi here that can calmly, describe events that happened before, fill in the blanks of Aragi's memories, and so on and so forth? Are we gonna get another hysterical Sodachi and so on and so forth? Well, in any case, I do hope that we get some answers to the questions. So with that in mind, let's just jump right in. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why did you know? So you guys met before, right? Really? Oh, see, there we go. Mm-hmm. Wait, she came to your home? Ah, hey, Sengoku. Mm-hmm. Sort of rescuing her? Yeah. Okay, so they weren't really childhood friends in the childhood friends manner. Unless, of course, Aragi is once again forgetting a lot of stuff. Alright, full props to her. Alright. So indeed, they did meet before, right? I think that much I guessed, although I didn't really think it was going to be just in passing, like Aragi mentions here. So technically, in this case, if Aragi forgets, I can forgive him a lot more, right? That was a little bit further away. I guess I shouldn't use the word forget. It's more like I can understand him a bit more. Seriously, what is with that kiss, though? Mm-hmm. Continuing on. Back to present day, I guess? Yep. What? Do you have... Do you have cavities or something? Oh no, wait. Or is it due to the slap? Yeah, it's because of slap. Hmm? Oh, it's going to... Yeah, it's good now. Kamimashita. Damn. Oof. That's her ability coming out as well. Hanakawa is just like awkward. I think Araragi is. I think that scene there is trying to imply that that definitely isn't what she actually, how she actually felt at that time, right? No, for real though, I feel like the way that her character is being portrayed is how that right. No, I was trying to say that. I feel like out of all the characters so far, and the heroines, if you will, I feel like the uncomfortableness, the uncomfortable feeling that's being constructed here for Sodachi is levels above the next closest one. Adele, to be honest, this kind of reminds me of Asuka. You know, Asuka from Evangelion. She killed herself? No, she just wasn't there. Or okay. Not quite as dark as I was expecting it to be. Yeah, why would... Who would want to live there? Like I said, there's out of all the characters so far, I definitely feel like Sudachi is definitely being constructed into the most disturbing, in a sense. Oh, title drop. Ah. So. Hmm.
どこからって、そりゃ扉からでしょ。鍵は内側からならつまみをひねれば開くんだから、それで出ていけるじゃない。じゃあオートロックのドアだったの？普通の鍵のやつよ。でも鍵なんて家の中に適当にどっかその辺に置いてあっただけだから、お母さんが出ていく時に閉めたんでしょ。まあ、うん、そうだね。
じゃあおいくら、部屋の鍵じゃなくて玄関の鍵はどうだったんだ？
はあ、なんでそんなどうでもいいことに。覚えてないけど。覚えてないってことは印象に残ってないってことで、だったらちゃんと情は落ちていたんじゃないの？相手たち
Yeah, they're trying to. So it's definitely not as she just said, right?
お母さんの失踪がそんなに気になるの？どうして？ねえ、荒らぎ、お前の家に保護された時、私がどんな気分だったかわかる？
え？
何を見せつけられているのかと思ったわよ。自分の家を、自分の家庭を、私は当たり前だと思ってたからね。窓の割れていない、壁の割れていない、床の割れていない、あんな小綺麗な家が、あんな穏やかな家庭があるだなんて信じられなかった。だからずっとお前たちを睨んでいた。無言で睨みつけていた。覚えている？
ああ。
眩しかった。だから逃げ出したんだ。眩しさにくらんで目がつぶれそうだったから。暖かさにぬくもりに身が潰されそうだったから。でもダメだった。手遅れだった。一度あんなものを見てしまえば、私の家は悲惨
Oh,
だ。
I think that screen, those words there,
分かっちゃった。
were describing Sadoshi's feelings.
変になんとかしようとして反抗的だと言われるようになった。余計に殴られるようになった。見えないところで、見えないところ、ボコボコにされた。だけど逃げてきた私は逃げられなかった。もう逃げられなかった。だからお前に中学校で再会した時は運命だとさえ思ったわよ。頑張って媚びを売ったでしょ。まあその反動で高校生の時に2回目の再会を果たした時はいささかきつくなりすぎたけどね。どのみちお前は私を忘れてたわけだから関係ないんだけど。たくうまくいかないな。鉄条がいなくなって今度こそやり直せると思ったのに。
Tetsujo.
荒木が同じクラスとかありえない。やっぱり運命じみたものを感じるよ。呪いのような。
Tetsujo?
お前は私の人生の節目節目に現れて最悪をまき散らしていく。
僕のせいか？
そうよ。お前のせいで私の人生めちゃくちゃよ。違う。分かってるわよ。お前のせいじゃない。私が悪いってことは。お母さんの言ったことが正しいんだ。生まれたのが私じゃなきゃもっとまっとうな人生だった。私が悪い。私が嫌い。私は私が嫌い。だけどさ、お前のせいにでもしなきゃやってられないんだ。だから仕方ないようにして。
Holy crap. Now, this is honestly probably the closest to like a real person with psychological problems. They're in it for the long haul, eh? And by the way, sorry for not talking too much. Again, I feel like this is one of those emotional situations where you should just feel it. Her mom, though. Anyways, I'll see you guys after this. Well, damn, that was a pretty nice episode. I really liked it a lot, right? Even though it is, of course, deeply unsettling, but that's part of the reason why it's so great, right? I feel like they really outdid themselves this episode, in the pacing, in the usage of visuals, in the usage of audios, and of course the performance from the seiyus as well. Like, it was terrific, especially like Sodachi, while she was, being sort of kind of hysterical, but not quite at the same time. I finally understand why they actually chose to go with that kind of deeper voice, right? It's to, I mean, I guess I kind of guessed at it from the beginning, but here I think it's made quite clear that they wanted to go with this more raspy kind of feel to her voice, so that to better present her sort of helplessness and her sort of hystericalness, right? And so on and so forth. And really, I think what I love from this episode, and particularly from Sodachi's character the most, is how strikingly real it actually is, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Like this type of subject matter, right? With having parents, domestic abuse, that kind of thing. It's not really all that uncommon a topic or subject in anime and light novels, in mangas, so on and so forth, right? I actually think it's quite common, quite a common trope instead. But the way that it's being portrayed here, I feel like is really really realistic, right? It's not just a calm, just saying it out or whatnot, and it's not like one of those tear jerkers. You got the guy or the girl, like crying and sobbing uncontrollably, or so on and so forth. I mean, that's true as well, right? But I feel like this perfectly embodies the concept of how this is somebody who's just trying to survive. She's in a way, putting aside half of her own emotions as well, and basically only surviving because of that, right? Because otherwise she can't really go about her day-to-day activities. She'd be like how she described her mother, right? Completely shut away, and isolated from the outside world, and not really able to do anything here. And I feel like it's, yeah, at least from my limited experience with people who have encountered like such problems to the point where they have developed some actual psychological problems, it really does feel more like what Sodachi here has portrayed, right? Including the fact that they know there is something wrong with them, right? They clearly know there is something wrong with them, but still, even with that being said, they just can't help but still fall into this spiral of depression and this spiral of negativity, right? And to be fair, like what Hanakawa and what Aragi said are both true, right? And especially for Aragi's case, I do love his dialogue there, right? What I have is just normal. I kind of feel like that's probably going to be like one of those famous quotes from the Monogatari series that he says. I don't know, like I don't have any I haven't delved into like the larger fandom or any discussion forums or whatnot, but just from a gut instinct feeling, I feel like that's probably quite the famous quote there. However, it's true, but like my experience for encountering people like this is that it's one thing to be able to come up with some really logically consistent and knowing the right thing to say, right? Like knowing something is right is different from being able to actually pull them out of the situation, right? It's entirely two different. It is so damn hard to pull someone out of that spiral. Like I've encountered it myself. I mean, not like me personally. I mean, like I've had people around me that I've tried to help and pull away from that, but it is so damn hard, right? And a lot of times you're just like, okay, I need someone professional to come and do this. I need like an actual psychiatrist or something. I'm not able to do something like this, right? So it kind of hits home to me, and especially because the person I'm trying to help includes close family members and whatnot. But it's just, I feel like it's a very good portrayal of the situation, and since this is an anime, right? This is a work of fiction. Eventually, I'm thinking they will be able to actually help them, go through the motions, and what they're saying will actually reach Sorachi and help her somehow, right? I'm just saying that in real life, it kind of isn't all that sunshine and flowers is what I'm trying to get here. But anyways, so putting that aside, and again, I really loved how her entire character was built, and you really feel for her. And also not only that, but probably even more impressive is how they managed to bring out that uncomfortableness, right? Like I mentioned last episode, I thought, was it last episode or maybe the episode before? I think it was last episode. Yeah, last episode. How they sort of portrayed Ogi's character, right, including the various scenes as well. That one was much more from just a visual perspective, right? You look at her, and her eyes and whatnot, they just like stare into your soul, or something like that. So that was more from like a visual perspective, and the sort of gap between like what she's saying and how she's trying to act all cutesy versus what you see on screen and her visuals and whatnot. There's this conflicting factor there, which is why I say she's simultaneously cute and horrifying at the same time, right? Here, though, I feel like Sodachi's character is, I would dare say, probably the most uncomfortable I've felt from an actual character in the Monogatari series. Even Sengoku or whatnot, even while she was going through her snake god phase and whatnot, I actually thought she looked rather cute, right? I'll be completely honest, and that includes for most of the other heroines who, sometime more or less have gone into these more historical situations as well. That includes Indugahara, Hanekawa, Kambaru as well, Sengoku, and so on and so forth, right? But here, yeah, it is definitely something to. It is definitely a sight to behold. But gotta applaud them for that. Now, as for the actual problem or mystery that they're trying to solve here, I don't know. The moment when Sodachi was starting to describe her situation living with her mom and whatnot, I was getting this this bad feeling in my stomach that okay, her mom is either going to suicide, like hang herself or something, or as I feel like they were trying to hint at, but and imply, but I don't really think actually happened, is the way that they showed both. So it's a combination of things, right? The way that Sodachi described it, her voice, versus the visuals that we see in the anime, like her using a knife and making dinner and whatnot, mundane things, right? And yet, while she was talking about how she did not actually wish her mom to disappear and so on and so forth, and then, the text on screen as well, sure, it was actually trying to describe her emotions, but the word that they used, the kanji that they used to describe it, was definitely trying to hint at something, right? The words that they used was kitsu, which is kill. I think the translation here, on like the one that I'm using, they kind of translate into much more of a softer word, to be honest. But the actual kanji, right, the Japanese kanji that they use, kitsu, and indeed even gyakusetsu, was, those words mean like, there's no doubt about it. It means kill, it means slaughter, it means like, mass murder, that kind of thing, right? And they were using it to describe Sodachi's emotions there, but those words on screen, combined with the visuals, combined with how Sodachi was talking about the situation and whatnot, they're all adding up into like sort of implying or hinting that Sodachi actually killed her mom or something of that sort. Now, with that being said, though, I don't believe that is how this story is going to play out. Mostly because, even though I guess I have seen works before where it eventually ends up into this sort of situation, but I just don't really feel that Monogatari is a series that goes to that end, right? And that's why during that scene I was saying that, oh damn, I had a feeling something much worse was going to happen and whatnot, because of all those things added together. It sort of builds up to that kind of atmosphere, to that kind of feeling, right? But again, and this is really from more of a meta perspective rather than anything specific from what I saw in the episode or whatnot. I just feel like Monogatari as a series doesn't really strike me as something that is going to go that far to condone a character or their actions, their past actions, or something of that sort, right? So that's why I don't really think that's what happened. But at the same time, it's definitely an unshakable feeling that's in the back of my head, right? And I think that's actually what the entire presentation was meant to do. It's to plant that seed of doubt within the back of your mind, and that really builds up the uncomfortableness of the situation as well, at least for me anyways. Now, as to where actually her mom actually went and so on and so forth, and the entire situation, like, I can again, this might be a situation where she actually did kill herself, and so that she was just selectively forgetting about that, due to PTSD, due to trauma, something of that sort. And that goes for both situations, right? Both being killed or suicided, and that kind of situation. Or is she actually just gone, and we are going to have to look somewhere else? Like, I don't know. I can't really see a situation where we see her, where we see Aragi and Hanakawa actually finding her mom. I don't think that is, like, I don't know, but somehow I just feel like that would be kind of a weird and quite straightforward kind of way of solving this situation, right? Whereas I do have this feeling that it's perhaps a little bit darker, but just how dark, well, I guess we shall see in the next few episodes. Alright, I feel like this review has been going on too long for now, but in any case, great episode again, and I will see you guys next time, and hopefully this, like, I don't know, is this going to go through the entirety of Owarimonogatari? Like, are they literally going to spend all the episodes just focusing on this Sodachi problem, except in various different arcs and whatnot, get to the bottom of the situation? Don't really know, but, I feel that kind of keeps things fun as well, since you don't really know if they are going to wrap up the situation or not. So anyways, that's it for now. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.